So the path through Birkenwoods leads along the bottom, and it's funny because the last time we came here this area was full of snow, and at about this point I had to rush on round to meet my mother at St James Retail Park. I don't know if it was the rush or the fact that there was snow on the ground, but I found a path. Now there are a number of sort of small little paths that don't go anywhere, but this is quite a major path, and it comes up from the bottom, and it seems to have a proper destination. I don't know how or why I missed it. It's not the path that leads up to the field, which I think could be on the other side of that, which is further along. You walk much further along, and then you walk up. This one is closer to this side, so I'm going to look and try this one first. Walk through and see where this one goes first. Although it is pretty steep up there. Again, not very good depth perception on this camera either. But that is incredibly steep, in fact. So that's where I'm going to go. Head up that way. Now at the top, and I'm going to call this the Ivy Highway because of this. It's a stump. I don't know if you can see. I can't zoom out anymore. But it's a stump here, and we've just come up just along there, and we're supposed to be heading in that direction because this direction leads here. This is definitely the field, and the other gate with the big oak tree must be just around that corner. I have a feeling that this little path here probably leads in that direction, maybe even to that oak tree, or it may just go down as another sort of way up. I'm not going to walk this very far, I don't think, because I'm just having a look through the trees there to see if I can see where the oak is with the gate. Could I have missed the fact that the path went on? Because we have to be really close to where the gate is along here, I would have thought. And I wonder if it was just a little overgrown, or a little... yes, perhaps this looks quite overgrown here. Oh no, it's because it leads out. So it doesn't lead anywhere, it just leads into the field, and as I said, another way back down. But I just wonder if I can see where the oak tree is from here. No. It's difficult to tell, isn't it? You see, now this goes round here. I'm looking and I still can't see where that oak tree and the gate into that field is. This field, sorry. But it's bound to be along here somewhere. And I just wonder if... Pigeon. You see, this just to me looks like it leads back down to the main path at the bottom. I think it's safe to say that there's no connection between this and the other path that comes up to the top where the oak is. It's just that there are many routes up from that bottom stretch to the Ivy Highway. So I'm now going to head back in this direction, and the good thing is, look, we can see that the woods extend along that way. if there was a way through there, we'd be heading in the right direction. So we've done ourselves a favour, really, I think, in coming up this way, because the only other thing that we could have done is go up to that gate by the oak and just see if it would let us into that field. Then of course we'd be walking across the field, and I guarantee you the only way back in would have been over here at that ivy stump. So I think that's what we'll have to say. And missed, whoops, due to the snow last time we came. You'd be surprised how easy it is not to see a quite major turning, really, when you don't even know your way around. You see a small path and you think, should I bother? Is it really going to be worth it? And sometimes you decide not. And much later in the day, here's the ivy stump again, you come back and you realise you made quite an error, and that tiny path was opened up a whole new area of exploration, which is what happened, if you think about it, to us before in the form of Haven Sanctuary in see, that's the one I've come up, and they all go just back down to the bit at the bottom, so I imagine we'll go along here and we'll see others that have come up which I deemed not even real paths to follow. But yes, the Haven Sanctuary was another big one that we didn't spot. So I just wonder. Now, it's interesting here because we've come to a fork in the road. Evidently, this way is probably the way we want to go, depending on if it curves round to head in that direction or if it just sort of heads back towards the field. This way is mirroring the path below, and if it keeps on in that direction it's going to come back out in Lido somewhere further up. Ideally we sort of want to be straight over the post, and I'm wondering which way to try first. I want to go this way, but just to that tree, just to see if it curves back round or if it goes to the field. If it curves round, I'm going to stop, come back and do that way, because I'm pretty sure that that one can only head back towards Lido. But if this one heads into that field, and then you see that one must bend away, because one of them has to surely head in that direction eventually.